So we have the teams now coming in, switching sides. So if you So the reffing system we're doing today, it's a 3-man reffing. So one ref and 2 sidelines, and then there's a sort of switching across after each play or when they feel the need to come out. So there's a bit of subbing as well happening with the refs. The ref that's currently leading right now in the ground 1 is none other than our current Fiji coach for the men's open, Coach Tom Tiko. So he's there on your left side of the screen, about to start off, kick off the second half.
Yes, second half. Also there looking to make a statement. Damiafing off Sam and William there with the dump. Sam again at 44. He's very good at the quickies, and he's looking to expose them at the gap with Pate running out wide, passing back in. Look at the quickie, and there's a penalty there. Obviously at the try line. The refs will be looking at your feet as they stand. Both feet have to be planted on the try line before you can move off. If even a foot is off, you're basically penalized. And you can see
here's Sam with the quickies, very lethal. He's going to get another penalty. That's a second penalty, the third penalty, and you might have someone being sent off. That's the rules that we have now, the 5th edition fit rules.
And this is basically to prepare us for the international tournaments, so we are able to take part in the same way. And Sam there again making the dive.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Just on the first, that's the first touch of the ball. So that's unfortunate they lost it there. It's such in a good position to score a try.
So indeed, that was prime position to score. As you can see, Sonic Whites there making their way into the subbing box, making the drives upwards. Very quick dumping. And as you can see, the sun is popping out there. See a bit of nice sun to
Nandi's doing a really
lighten
good,
up the atmosphere.
Nandi's doing a really good job coming up from the.
I think they're doing a very good job, yeah.
In their first half, it's I think just sort of transitioning into the second half of the field. I think they're having a bit of trouble there, especially with Suva, always being in their faces on the defensive end. That's the second dump. Their third dump, already back in the 5 meters. Fifth. Oh, this is looking promising.
Unfortunately,
they lost that ball there.
Again.
Also, again with the
trying to minimize all those offenses where people are trying to push and get the ball to be dropped there. I think they're tightening up on those calls there with Tom Kiko calling there.
I think it's really good that they're doing that as well, because coming to the World Cup, especially with those international standard refs, you need to make sure that you don't have these things that will sort of pop up in terms of penalties against the team. So it's good to see that at this level of touch here in Fiji.
Exactly. We've got to start early and we've got to do it now, so that when we get to the international stage, it's something that we're used to, and it'll better prepare us going into the World Cup. As you can see there, the touch play usually happens in the center of the field, trying to bring the defenders together and then execute out wide. As you can see, Peter there with a ball, beautiful pass out there.
Oh, that's some great D. Unfortunately, I think the link for the Western team just didn't really use his short side well, so they managed to punish him out on his open side.
And if you didn't know, number 33, Richard Rambili there with a beautiful try, diving to the score line. I think he feels the smoothness of the grass, and that try was just beautiful.
So now we have Livaliva Warriors up by 1, so they're ahead 2-1.
Western Sonics there looking to make an impact, get back 1 on the board, and as you can see, very passionate towards the drive there. Making their way up slowly to the 5 meter. Oh, and just a lost ball, little errors. Just in prime position to make that attack.
Again, it's those collision areas that we keep talking about.
Exactly.
The ball should be the main thing that everyone protects. Everyone's sort of just running onto each other, not using their hands to make those touches.
And I think it's also the ownership of the person coming to the drive to sort of move out of those areas where there's a high possibility. And Levani to vote there with a left foot step.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ball turns over now, and the Sonic Whites are making their way slowly up the grounds.
Just getting caught up there in the rucking area. Good drive there by the Nandi team. Managed to get 6 more coming into the second half, the second half of the field. Great drive there, good dump, good gain.
Just an unforced error there, just a pass there, making sure it gets to the hand of the person who's receiving. Those little things, I think, is one of the things, if not, that Sonic Whites would need to improve on if they were to improve their game. And a beautiful passing
open play happening here. That's just the first touch. They managed to gain about 40 meters from that first touch. So good gain. They're in a good position now.
There's a lot of good chemistry and intuition coming with the boys. When you train together, you sort of know how each and everyone plays together. And that's something they drill on the field. Once you know each other's game styles and how everybody plays and reacts, it sort of like becomes second nature when they're playing with the ball in hand.
That's unfortunate. They just rushed it a little bit. The ball sort of knocked on just slightly. In the game, if you dump the ball and it rolls forward, that's also considered a knock-on. So, yeah, good calls by the ref in this first game. They're really using the sidelines really well. If the main ref don't see anything, they just look out and see if there's anything that needs to be called. There are 5 more touches coming into the 5-meter line. So here we have Pate, one of the senior players. Managed to get that a touch loose. We have a player down. It is the first game, so everyone's trying to get their footing and probably getting tired a little bit as well. Probably the drive down for the Western team might have taken long this morning.
3 to 4 hours on the road and then straight into the game.
It's a good poster there coming back on the short side. Unfortunately, there was another winger that was free on the left end.
That poster is a move that teams usually use at the 5 meter to be able to execute and get a try. If you saw just there, that was one that was executed. Very effective move. You can see here Pate trying to use the tap off the ball to pass to number 45 in the corner. Unfortunately, losing the ball. Turnover now to the Sonic Whites as they drive forward. Wow, gymnastics there.
Oh, that's it's becoming very physical this game.
I think a lot of gymnasts are in this field here. You can see them jumping, hopping, and spinning. This place, and touch is all about that, really. You bring what you can to the table and you try and make it work.
It's a really smart thing. That player from the West took the ball and just sort of tried to squeeze out that penalty. The number 7, now on the left middle position. So now they managed to get 6 more touches coming into the 5 meter.
Oh.
Trying to work something here. They just need to try and call a move and just follow through with it.
Just organize there, just a bit of organization. Who's dumping and who's wrapping.
That's unfortunate by the number 12. I believe that should have been a roll ball. He tapped it. Here they're coming with a triangle involving the 4 players. Great dump there by Pate. Good touch at number 7.
You can see the shooting defense that came in to stop that momentum coming from the drive from the Livaliva Warriors, effectively stalling them for moving forward. And then defense there settling well, making the touch there on Peter there. Defense from Sonic Whites, allowing them to turn over the ball and now making the drive upwards, probably towards the subbing box. Again, a shooting D up there. And another lost ball.
So now they're 10 meters. It's just a little bit, definitely some ill intention with that touch. I think everyone's just getting a little bit, it's a very tense game. always rivalry, East vs West. Dumping into the 5 there, then he managed to get that down.
What a beautiful dive there from Pedeli.
Guess the referee will go to the sideline just to see what.
Consultation with the linesman here. It's Ryan Tikonduandua, our official. See, that looks to be a touch. Beautiful defense there from Sonic Whites. Prevent that dive. Actually thought that was ball to ground.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 call, so
really, yeah, 50-50. It
could have gone either way. So Nandi's quite lucky with that. But they're doing a really good job now. This is the team that's currently ranked 5th in the competition. So you can imagine the standard and the competitiveness of the whole tournament. Oh, he had that, unfortunately.
And on the replay there, you can see Peter and then Mesake there crossing in. Unfortunately, the defense for Sonic White's keeping them out of the.
They're doing a really good shot D.
That's another 6 more.
The Nandi team is really doing well with the following through wherever the ball goes. The whole team follows.
You see they're shuffling on their defense,
yes,
closing up those gaps in the middle. Joshua Auta there, number 27, with William Fong. Trying to organize with Peter. Score tries. You can see they're trying to work in the middle to free up space on the outside.
Now, oh, there we go. Ratu again doing exactly what.
Oh, another try.
Touch as well.
Looking at the replay there, you can see he's right in that gap.
Oh, he's still off.
Oh, and that is a try. That is a beautiful try.
That's something that number 31 is very good in. Just committing the players and just doing those quickies. He's deceptively fast. So now we're 3-1, Livaliva Warriors 3 and Sonic Whites 1. Nandi now with the tap. Good ball control and good movement of the ball.
And now here's where they just need to slow it down and organize.
Yes, this is a good position to try and get another point out of him from the penalty. They just need to get themselves close to the 5-meter line.
Nice quickie there.
Oh, this is a potential.
Nice dive, but I think number 26 had him covered there.
Number 7's been really good for Nandi. He's been very clinical in attack and also in D. So he seems to be a good player to watch out for.
Very good there from the Sonic Whites, making full use of the 6. And at the 5, trying to make the touch and going for the pass. Oh,
here we go. Number 7 again, trying to good D, very close, tightly knit this defensive Suva team.
What kind of attack defensive pattern do you think the Livaliva Warriors are implementing at the 5 that to be so effective?
Yeah, I think they're doing the left back, right back,
left back, right back.
You go short side and the open side sort of all shots down. There's always option on the outside, but that leaves the winger to sort of run out and try and get the other winger as well if the ball does fly out.
It's all about the centers controlling in the center and then organizing their play. Yeah?
Yes.
So defense very important. In touch rugby, the centers to be controlling and everybody organizing around the touches that happen in the center.
Yes. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's very vocal in this team, the game that we're having right now. So everyone's really focused in the game and just giving their all.
Yeah, everybody's shouting on the field. You can see the enthusiasm, feel the passion. Everybody's wanting to make this work. Sonic White's there.
I don't know if I'm not mistaken, but we have the twins as well that are playing for Nandi. I think they're the 2 middles right now, number 1 and number 12. I might stand to be corrected, but it seems like the 2 twins from Nandi playing.
Turnover ball there from the Livaliva Warriors. Sonic Whites there making their way slowly. And
here we go, Tix. Oh, unfortunately. So that's the guy that plays for Phoenix, Washington Phoenix from Lamy.
Ryan Tikonduando there showing the mark. They can get this game the way as they close in on the 5-meter. Step in. So very simple.
Very simple.
Just a quickie there. Touch, dump, slide, and back to him again with the ball to score a beautiful try.
So just a little bit of a miscommunication with the defense. Just with the defensive policy.
As I mentioned a few seconds ago about the centers being the guys central to the defensive pattern at the try line.
Yeah.
As you can see, there was a bit of miscommunication that allowed the score to happen. So something that Sonic Whites can look to improve on in their later games.
Yes.
Sonic Whites making their way out with a pass to number 4. But as you can see, the shutdown defense.
So currently the point is 4-1 to Livaliva Warriors. Oh, there's an overlap. Just wasn't able to execute it, but they managed to get 6 more. Desperate D there by Livaliva Warriors, but that's all that they could do in that end. Chalame there with the interception. I think that's game over there. So ending of the first game 13, the first round of franchise touch league. We have Livaliva Warriors 4 and Sonic Whites 1. So a bit of miscommunication happening with the. What did he sing? It's a bit of miscommunication happening from the organizing tent. I believe it's a quarters game. They're playing it in quarters, so 10 minutes each quarter. Oh, good poster there. Just should have got that off the hands beforehand. Good D there by Chalame, the winger for Super Livaliva Warriors.
Oh, that is a beautiful dive there.
Number 12.
As you can see, the defense in the middle, very important to communicate out wide so that everybody knows what's happening in the center. And Sonic White's making good use of the miscommunication in the centers to score that try.
I really like the way that he scored that off that poster. It was the speed. They did it so casually, and I think they were a bit sort of put off the Super Livaliva Warriors.
So lull you into this slowness of the game, and then all of a sudden just hits you.
The change of speed.
Change of speed, yes. Sender with a drive, and just his feet interfering with the play there with the planting of the ball. Sam there to tap with a penalty. That's another fresh 6. And they're in the half, close to the try line. Livaliva Warriors looking to take advantage now.
Here we have number 33
quickie here. Sam, known for his quickies, as you can see, trying to bring them out to the 7. Quick dump
he's
there.
Giving it.
Off the
Does
ball.
he?
And
Does
the
he give
option
it?
there to Sam, what a
Oh.
dive. As you can see, the organization. Quickies, very simple moves to do, but so effective, as you can see. Sam used these moves in Malaysia 2019 World Cup to score many tries against a lot of the countries out there. And as you can see, using that knowledge and experience to once again get his team into the lead again.
So now we have Livaliva Warriors 5 and Sonic Whites 2.
So Livaliva Warriors here 5 and Sonic Whites with 2, a difference of 3. Looks like Sonic Whites is looking to make up the deficit here. As you can see, trying to do a draw and pass, but that's actually a touch and pass. As you can see, our linesmen, they're calling out the touch and pass. And there's a roll at the 5, initiated by Livaliva Warriors as they transition into the drive. As you can see, they're slowly making their way to the subbing box.
Pate, number 34, the captain for the Touch Rugby World Cup and the SPG, holding the ball now, making the pass.
And you can see the experience that he brings to the side. Great awareness of the space around him, and Peter there. Peter with a play there.
That's unfortunate. I think he was caught offside there. The quick tap there by number 45. Oh, just managed to get the touch from the last guy, but managed to evade those first two. Good run out, unfortunately, with the quick hands. There's a lot of steppers in this Super Livaliva teams.
There is a lot of stepping there, and you can see them.
Number 38
there, trying to throw the dummy, but he's met his match from the Sonic Whites there in defense. Very good defense there. And you can see the centers there. There's a bit of a gap which they need to close, because the Livaliva Warriors taking advantage, and the long pass and intercept right there. As you can see, a bit of flatness, right? They need to stay a bit deep.
Yes, the depth I think is missing in some of these attacking plays by the Super Livaliva Warriors. Again, Nandi. Oh, good shot off there by Leps. I think Nandi just needs to drive it up. Just drive it out of the red zone, straight into the green zone. Because the Suva team is really just... Oh, but those are nice steps that he managed to get some yards with. Now Suva is on the back foot. Now they managed to settle again, the Suva team. Good option here. Does he make the... couldn't make the pass.
What a lot of teams usually do nowadays, the structure of the games, is they usually work in the middle and the wingers stay out wide waiting for the long pass. And that's something I think the Sonic Whites are not doing, probably something to improve on in the next games, is that allow their workers to drive up and pull all the defenders inside and then stay out wide for the long passes. And here we see Livaliva Warriors making a quick dump there.
That's a dummy half touch. I think that's the first dummy half touch for the day.
That is the first dummy half touch of the day, surprisingly from Livaliva Warriors.
There's a lot of passing, but not a lot of gain of yards that's happening here. But
in touch, it's usually the strategy of the game. As soon as the ball turns over, that we need to get runners running straight, getting out of our red zone, so we can get into the half and away from the danger zone.
Yes.
Here, a bit of organization, good running, good skills. Just a pass that falling to the ground there.
See those last two or three drives that Nandi did, they really managed to get a lot of yards. If they did that in the first two or three, they would have probably been around the 5 meters already. So maybe something to probably work on. But the defense today has been really good.
Can't deny that the talent and the raw skill that they have is apparent in the game.
Yes.
But I think with a bit more time and a bit more training in terms of how the game is actually worked on the field, they're definitely going to be a force to reckon, even more so now in the future.
Yes.
Than now. Yeah, but good game from the Sonic Whites as they in the 5, looking to capitalize on the.
I think some of these Nandi players in the last round were actually their first games played other than club level. So it's really good to see everyone sort of progressing in this franchise touch league, both Suva and Nandi.
And bring some shots for Korea to do on our page separately. And what we can just share it.
Yeah, we have the Livaliva Warriors just letting the ball go, beating the players, getting some more yards. Very simple passes there with the dummy half break. Ball gone before the. Oh, he's gonna try and run to the corner. Winger managed to just get in there.
It's such a smooth transition from defense to attack and right into the try line with just a few touches, and they're making their way all the way to the try line there. A quick touch there from Pedeli and passing out right there. Drive to the try line.
Very close. I think he's calling a try there.
That looks like a try. Livaliva Warriors in the lead again, extending their lead.
6 2. So now they have. So Livaliva Warriors has a bonus point now of having to score more than 5 points. That puts them in a good position with regards to the ranking. So the Western team, as you mentioned earlier, they've actually come down from the West this morning, probably leaving around 5 or 4 this morning to make their way here.
4 o'clock, because I think they arrived about 8 o'clock here, 8:30. That gives them about 4 hours traveling time on the bus. Here with the turnover, let's see the transitions well.
Oh, good defense there, number 5, number 2 just running it up.
Sam there making the drive.
Shoot
Out
defense.
wide. A lost ball there with
That
a
was a forward pass or a lost ball, yeah.
lost ball to ground there. Ball turnover for Sonic Whites as they make the drive upwards. That's a penalty, offside there. Livaliva Warriors offside there. So another fresh 6 for Sonic Whites.
Here we have the number 17, as I mentioned, the playmaker for the Nandi team. Seems to be around the ball when they're trying to do the attacks. So now,
you can see a bit of organization there in the middle. Something that we didn't see that much of before. You can see a bit of organization
good
there.
line speed there from the Super team, just managing to pressure the Western team. So he got that touch there. Oh, good line speed,
Nice.
great line speed. Unfortunately, he was offside. Was a bit too eager there.
I think the key here is as soon as the dummy up picks up the ball, then you make your way up. I think it was a bit too early there, Sam. He was called back. The penalty.
It's a play on.
And what a beautiful dummy.
You see dummy up, yes, he is.
Everybody bought it. And
Everyone
now
said
looking,
it.
and that's a beautiful
Good.
try.
That's a great try. And again, the number 7 for
Number
Nandi
7.
team. He's
He was outstanding in round 1 as well, I believe. And
Yes.
he was one of the guys breaking the defensive lines. And here you can see showing his experience and just throwing the dummy. The whole team on defense for the Livaliva Warriors falling for the dummy, opening up the gaps, and Sonic White scoring a try, bringing them within 3 points of Livaliva Warriors. Livaliva Warriors still in the lead with 6 points. Sonic Whites on 3 points.
They're playing the buddy system where you're going up in twos, just trying to pull the two defending middles apart, getting that space in the middle. Oh, they're doing the figure 8 now,
You see the rappers
dumping on the
coming in
5,
there,
they're coming
back
back
to the
out.
option.
Does he have it? Can he make it?
Ah.
Good defense there by number 1.
Good defense. I think he tripped there, but if he had not tripped, then he would have been in prime position to score again. Richard Rambidi there with the ball.
6 more there by the call by the referee. I believe it probably might have touched the number 1 player.
See, they're trying to pull the middles in there. Scoring the rappers, same move, but the other way. And the dive for the try line there. Lepani with the ball to ground, but the defense was there to meet his challenge.
Number 46, is a very fast guy. Very fast guy.
He's quick. He's like a sprinter.
Here we have the poster from Kali. There's good defense there by the 90 team. Just a nice tight squeeze in the middles. So they're doing a really good job with the defense in this end. Here we have the captain for the Fiji team, Fiji team, Pate. A bit of miscomms there.
Oh, and that.
Bit of miscommunication, but Pate just managed to. Oh, another nice dance celebration there. Swimming in the field.
You have to celebrate those tries, don't you? You got to feel happy when you score a try. Earning that try there for the Livaliva Warriors. Beautiful as they take it up another notch with 7-3. Beautiful weather. As you can see the sun coming down here in Uprising Resort. Beautiful weather, beautiful tries, beautiful game.
So the scorer of the try is number 23. Renowned in the Fiji team as a diver, really likes to slide in. Really nice dance celebration at the end.
I think he was working on his moves in the background, right?
Probably missing his village there.
I think so. I think he
in
was
Lakemba
ready
Lau.
to celebrate. Like soon as the score happened, he was ready to show a few of his dance moves off.
Seems like they've been practicing that in their during their training
I think
sessions.
they are. I
Now,
think they are.
sun's coming out now, so this is really nice condition, really nice weather to be playing under. But the heat's probably gonna sort of touch on the teams as the game progresses. Again, the games are in quarters of 10.
This is just
Nice
the
dump.
first
Oh, he's
game,
got
first
option
game.
there. Did he manage to get it? Chalame there, just slipping a little bit.
And that was a beautiful try there. Ball to ground first.
It is a try.
Tomasi Tico calling the try there as the ball was put down the ground before he could initiate the touch. So beautiful try there by Sonic Whites, bringing them closer within another 4 points.
So now you have Livaliva Warriors 7 and Sonic Whites with 4.
4 points.
An extra point for Sonics would really good with this, go really good with the standings with them, because they need 5 points for an extra bonus point. It's been really good, this move that they've been doing. Just referee got them back for retreating too early. I think that's the first call for this game as well.
Just for all of you is there on the defensive line, everybody has to make a move upwards and cannot retreat until a touch is made, and that is what the penalty was for. Quickie there being made, but a lost ball by number 44 there. Sonic Whites there making a drive up center field, trying to make ground there, but you see the defensive pattern there is very good. Everybody's in a line, and a pass there that falls to the ground, and the referee calls a turnover there. Fresh 6 within.
Oh, good hands.
And a dummy up and a break.
Oh, easy.
And he passes the ball.
Okay. That was a great run. It was just the first or second dump. Oh, it was a full time, so that was the last play.
Beautiful game of touch here. I was witnessing the first game of the second round of our franchise touch league, and as we've just witnessed, Livaliva Warriors and Sonic Whites just finishing off the game there, with the Livaliva Warriors coming away with the win. 7 points to the Livaliva Warriors, and West Sonics Whites with 4 points there. So a bit of a learning curve, but something I think they've improved very well from round 1. And West Sonics White, they are fighting, trying to stay into the game with Livaliva Warriors, but Livaliva Warriors proving too strong. A lot of experience being brought by the team members. A lot of the members who have been in the World Cup 2019 in Malaysia.
Yes.
And showing the experience well to clinch the win for the first game.
So both Livaliva Warriors and West Sonics Whites actually have some really big games as well coming up later on in the day. We have Livaliva Warriors playing against the Tamakau Blues in the last game of the day, and we have the West Sonics White playing against the under-20s for Suva. So that'll be an interesting game to see as well. Both of them will